Hello, welcome back to In the Play with Jay. Now, you know, we've been talking about the 2025 NFL draft, okay? This season has been bananas, all right? We have the top 5 picks, okay? We went over this. We've talked even about this whole fiasco with Shedeur Sanders. And I also did some honorable mentions. And I had to circle back because when I tell you honorable mentions are just that, listen, we are talking about a unicorn, right? If you don't know that, let me start off by saying that I'm speechless. Okay, so watching the draft, right? Watching everybody, seeing people that I picked, seeing people I didn't pick, wondering what the hell's going on with Shedeur, wondering what's going on with Shiloh, wondering, you know, who the hell's going to be the Steelers quarterback. A little disappointed in some of the selections for Washington. Understood, but, you know, just a lot of things going through my mind. Definitely proud of Cam and Milroe. Like, big ups to you. And then, like, let's also remember, while I'm experiencing this draft, it's also this whole thing going on with Uncle Shannon. Okay? Like, what? If you don't know, Uncle Shannon, you didn't have to, you know, like, anyway, I'm not getting into that because, you know, that just pissed me off. You know, regardless, you know, I hope none of the allegations are true. I hope that everything works out in the best, you know, and if this is just, you know, an attempt to get money out of someone and slander their name, then, you know, shame on you, right? If did some of this stuff that's being said, then you know, you come on now, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Now, you know, could have had you a nice 81 model. That's neither here nor there. Get up off my soapbox. But yes, the young man that I want to talk about today is one of my honorable mentions. This was a free agent that was selected by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, none other than Desmond Watson. Now, if you haven't heard about Desmond Watson, then you have another thing coming, okay? This defensive tackle. Let's just start there, okay? So, of course, you know, defensive tackle, you know that this got to be a solid player. This defensive tackle is 6'6", 464 pounds. Now, I'm not sure if that's exact, and I'm going to do a little bit more research because I also have some stats that I found out about this young man on ESPN that says he's 6'5", 449 pounds. But whether he is 6'6", 6'4", or 6'5", that is huge. And just the idea that he is over 400 pounds and even over 450 pounds, by no means do I want to run into him. Well, I might. I want to see if he can pick me up. Like, yeah. Okay, that might be weird. He is young. But you get what I'm saying. Like this baby is huge, okay? Huge. And let's talk about it, okay? Because yes, people want to say things about his 40, but let me say this, okay? For his size, his stature overall, I'm not just talking about weight. I'm talking about his stature overall. I'm talking about his ability and the things that he's done already in college, okay? The numbers that he's put on the board and the fact that he's been able to even make it this far, okay? Let me just say, I want to see what goes on with this young man this season. I want to see what goes on in training camp. I want to see if he's going to tone down. You know, I talked to a lot of people while doing my research on him that feel that, you know, he needs to drop a few pounds. You know, he's too big. It's not good. And I hear all of that. And I'm not celebrating being overweight. I'm not celebrating not being healthy. I'm not celebrating any of that. Okay. What I'm saying is that the ability to still be athletic and to be a winner in a sport that requires so much endurance, and to be the size that he is, and to have the skill and the talent that he has, and to not have let anything stop him. Okay, let's talk about it. Height and weight, some of that is genetics. Okay, this doesn't mean that this young man is not out here working. How much of that is muscle? My gosh. Whew. Right? So I'm excited to see what Desmond's going to bring. Desmond is from Plant City, Florida. Seeing that he's able to play for like the home team, want to see what he brings to the table. I want to see how he lines up against the others, right? And I want to wish him all the best. Like I said, this year was wild. Okay, I'm still getting over some of the selections. I'm still getting over some of the things that went on. And like I said, it's just been a lot. It's been a lot. I'm exhausted. Honestly, I am. But I am not too exhausted to keep you in the play right here with me, in the play with Jay. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe.